Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Kalarko Lark, the world's strongest, smartest, and hardiest Githyanki, has returned to the Elf Song Tavern after a long day of slaying demons in the House of Hope. These new gloves fit perfectly with the robes that we picked up from Sorcerer's Sundries. And if you didn't see why I'm the hardiest Githyanki there is, it's because our stats are beginning to be absolutely disgusting, especially with the amulet of greater health. I was calling it a night, but my queen began to stir me, and we rolled back because I wanted to capture that for you guys. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And let's have a whole lot of chicken for dinner tonight.
Get up. There's something you should see.
What is it? Yeah, okay. Get out of bed. Right away.
I know it's early, but this couldn't wait.
What is it?
Watch.
Are we watching the sunrise?
I used to hate that sight. The glowing sky, the long shadows, the fading stars. I lived for the red of blood and the black of death. Now, I see the colors between.
Wow. I think Kalark's had a really positive effect on Lae'zel.
What do you see?
Look at the sun. What do I see? Hope. Life. A future worth fighting for.
Yes. And something else, too. Beauty.
Of course.
The dawn was my torment. Rustling leaves. Agony. I couldn't wait to escape this place. Now, I revel in it. I revel in you. You showed me the betweens and beyonds. Between war and peace. Beyond passion and obsession. Most importantly, you showed me freedom. There's more, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to call it. I just know. Whatever comes next, I want you near.
It's funny that she...
Will you stay with me? For good?
Oh my god! Yes, dude! Yes! I've been waiting so long to hear those words. I will stay with you. Through thick and thin.
Chaque Von Findu, source of my joy.
Oh my god. Well, that warmed my heart. That was awesome. Thank you, Lae'zel. I was hoping there was going to be an option where she was like, I don't know how to describe it. And I was going to be like, it's love, Lae'zel. But that was actually so much better. Guys, she's not so bad once you get to know her. Hold on, we have to do our daily chores. Bind the pack weapon. Drink the potion. Light the fire. Actually, you know what? I guess we didn't really need to light the fire. We're gonna let Gale get some rest here back at the tavern.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I need you to remain here for now. We're gonna take Jaheira out for a little bit of fun today.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
I wouldn't exactly call Baldur's Gate the safest city in the world. I mean, it is kind of the murder capital of the world. But even on top of that, there are definitely some dark alleyways you don't want to go into.
Dark alleys, very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
You see, Tuskgrunt knows a thing or two.
You're Farling's friend. She said to let you in. Funny little gnome she is. Always laughing at me. Even when I don't joke. Come, I'll let you in.
I like how he thinks that's a good thing. It's like, yeah, that's good. She thinks I'm funny even when I'm not joking. That's...
In you go.
So, this is the secret entrance to the guild headquarters. We've encountered the guild maybe once or twice so far. The teddy bear bomber guy had the guild protecting him on his way back to the city, and then we ended up getting in a fight with them. We also encountered some of their agents inside of Ceress's Caress, but Jaheira seems to know them on a personal level. As we enter the guild hall, we can see this place is full of people. The guild is essentially one unified, organized crime unit. If you want to do crime in the city, you either do it through the guild or you're going to be in trouble. We see Mole here, one of the children that were kidnapped inside of Last Light Inn in Act 2.
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketheric's coffers. Ready to do some business?
See, here's what I don't understand. She... Did I just put it together? She was carried away by one of those winged horrors during the attack where Marcus was trying to take down the cleric of Selune. How did you escape Moonrise Towers?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
What are you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Is this guild business you're running here?
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Interesting. Last time I spoke to her, she was talking about how she was making deals with Raphael. I wonder if we don't see any of that dialogue because he's dead right now. What I was kind of hinting to, the connection I just made, is I wonder if Raphael made her a deal to whisk her away from Moonrise Towers when she was kidnapped.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
Doesn't paint a very good picture for them, does it?
Stone Lord. You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult.
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster.
We saved the orphanage leader, by the way.
Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kalimvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed.
Oh, if you tried, you'd be holed.
About why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Hi, I'm Kalarko Lark. I'm just gonna let Jaheira talk, though.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsc of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak.
What?
Well, parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsc who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god, and a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
The Absolute has him.
Lies.
What makes you think he joined the Absolute? Maybe he just doesn't like thieves. I know I don't. I look back at the vampire.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
9 fingers. Estelle. Go off
Estelle.
your ambush. Tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
She's not alone. She has Kalak.
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Is that a threat? I don't take too kindly to threats. Well, that wasn't super fruitful. Although we do know that Minsc is in the city. I wonder if anyone around here could give me a lead to follow.
See? 9 fingers is a master of strategic.
It's called strategy.
She's clever, Foz.
Yeah.
Won't fight the Stone Lord out in the open, but she's got a spot picked out, see? And
I don't care about Stone Lord Tut. Don't care about some ambush. I asked, do you eat my last pickled ooze?
He's like, bro, what are you even talking about? I just want my pickle. Wait, I want to hear a little bit more about the Stone Lord. Can you elaborate more on that thought?
Huh? Bugger off. I'm talking to my friend about an ooze.
Now. He who keeps his manners keeps his teeth. Besides, you are only pretending to be as wine-soaked as your friend here.
How can you tell?
I've been to fouler festivals than this. And you have the stage presence of Volothamp Gedarm. Now, you were speaking to my friend.
Wait, was that Volo?
Politely.
Did she just throw shade at Volo? I can't believe that. I'm just here to listen to this fine man's tale about the Stone Lord. No reason for anyone to get upset. We will throw in a guidance. We need a 20. We roll a 14 by default. That'll do it.
see, Foz. This one has risk, right? Now, where was I? A Stone Lord, aye. Bastard's going after the accounting house, but he doesn't know that there's just another guild operation, huh? Nine Fingers is gonna catch him with his claws in their coffers. I pity the bastard.
The counting house? But what the hell could Minsc want there?
Happy? Now, away with you. We want drink in peace.
Yeah.
I like that the guy goes back to pretending like he's drunk, even though we already called him out on not being.
Fuck.
So Minsc is going to the counting house. That's Baldur's Gate's bank. That's curious, but I know exactly where that is.
Hello?
As our party approaches, I think I'm gonna have Astarion go in first here. Hello? Oh no. Oh, the brain might be getting a little more agitated. We need to be quick. Excuse me, just here to make a deposit. Right. Oh, they have a line over there. Excuse me, sir.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today?
Oh, Jaheira's just chiming in. That's so cool.
In particular, calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous. But let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you?
Oh, a friend. He might do something stupid down there, but we can help. I'm only saying that because persuasion is my best on. Actually, deception I'm not bad at either. Plus, yeah, I'm exactly the same. A lord of Rashomon, and we are his servants. He's likely to pull his contract if we don't set up the banquet table soon. Please, you must let us back there. Our families are depending on this. Oh, that's not even a hard roll. In fact, I could not fail that roll unless I rolled a 1.
A lord in truth. Forgive me, he did not seem the type. Or, I mean to say, he was most down to earth.
Wow, so humble.
About describes him, yes.
It's most unusual, but that explains why the head banker is dispensed with normal procedure. I suppose I can let you pass then.
Wow, thank you.
Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
All right, I'll just see myself in then. Thank you very much.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Yes, my vault pass is right here.
Right.
I love your neck tattoo.
Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike.
That's kind of weird.
Say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
That's a weird warning to give to someone. By the way, there's no laws once you descend here. What? Well, I mean, if there's no laws, would they even mind if I just pop open this chest really fast? Now, as you might be able to imagine, there are all kinds of things you can find inside the vault of the bank. However, I have picked all of them before. I don't think I'm going to be doing that today. There is a lot of gold inside. This is just a tease. But Kalark is a monk. He has no need for earthly possessions. He only needs gold for what he must purchase for the mission at hand. Camera angles battling me here, but we try to enter the next room. And this is where the real vault checkpoint is. Are they just going to let me go through? Excuse me?
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
You look familiar. No neck tattoo, though. Here you are.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Tiamat be praised. Yes. Yes, indeed.
That's curious.
Glad we have a vault pass. What's behind door number 1 over here? Very long hallway that seems to go all the way to the end. As I mentioned, there are a lot of vaults in here for those of you that might want to pick them.
Oh dear.
However, there are also traps to keep them safe. You have been warned. I'm just going to head down this middle path here. And unfortunately, in order to open up the high security vault, we're going to need to know the combination of the day. And I think only the bank manager might know that. But Kalark, in his enlightenedness, knows another way through. I went back to a vendor and picked up this water just so I could throw it at the door here. Did I not throw it at the right spot? I'm supposed to be enlightened.
Step forward.
This cleaning... Uh-oh. This cleaning staff note might help us out here. For the direct notice of the cleaning staff, no more water is to be used to clean the floor in front of the main vault. Use prestidigitation if you must clean there. We can't afford any more lightning mishaps with wet pressure plates. There will be no more warnings, only dismissals. Jaheira tells Kalark to move aside. She readies call lightning as her hands begin to spark. Didn't you read the note, Kalark? I mean, come on. Come on, Kalark. Jaheira leads the party into the vault, hopefully not being shocked. Woo! Hey, that'll wake you up. And down we go.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage, Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold.
He's feeling real good about himself right now, isn't he?
See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
Oh, that poor mimic. I bet that feels terrible.
There is no gold in here.
Oh!
If there is one thing Minsc hates more than beasts with bad breath.
Liars.
It is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips.
Ugh, I agree.
But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsc. He still seems very much himself to me.
Oh, well, that's good. Let Jaheira reveal herself.
You.
What?
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
His face there. He seems very confused.
Fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
What?
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain.
Jaheira, how are you down there?
Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Oh no, they've messed with our friend's brain way too much.
Slarning shape changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
I agree. You know what's funny? During the Zen playthrough, we came into here, and the doppelganger or shapeshifter, I don't actually know, but the other Jaheira had a clown face on, and apparently that was a bug, and they removed it. I think that's really funny. Oh, one of the enemies goes invisible on the side. We don't have any way of seeing invisibility easily unless... Is it called detect? I have nothing. I have nothing to see invisibility. So, without any further ado, our favorite half paladin, half warlock, half fighter, Shadow steps down to the middle of the room. This enemy is unstoppable for the time being, but let's see if we can start to change that. One swing takes away one charge, the next follow-up gets rid of the other. I have one more in the chamber, though, and I'm making it a level 3 smite. This should deal full damage. Let's see how he likes it. Yes! That will do. You know what? Lae'zel, go ahead. Go ahead. You deserve it. Go ahead, get him. Yeah, then go start working on this other one over here. Good job. We're proud of you. What a way to start a fight. Oh, you don't even have protection on you. That sucks. You're going to feel this. Lae'zel, ends her turn. Shadowy figure appears behind Jaheira, stabbing her in the back. She's at half health already, and we see her form start to twist and crack as she... I don't know what these icons are. As she becomes... an Earth Myrmidon. Now, in an earlier video, I said that her elemental forms can't use the benefits of Tavern Brawl because they all have weapons equipped. However, chat let me know, or more accurately, YouTube comments, I believe, let me know, that the Earth form gets to punch for fun anyway. And look how much damage that does. Oh my god. Jaheira moves behind Kalark and will hold position right here. We do see another form starting to move around as Cutting Words try to help that attack miss, but Kalark takes big damage to his back as well and becomes off balance. Dirty Nico, thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream went well. We're in the middle of definitely not robbing a bank right now. Thank you for joining us. We do see one of the bank guards dodging some attacks until that final stun comes her way. Now, normally in this encounter, I do have a bit of a problem protecting the main bank attendant, the bank manager, but he's actually looking really well thanks to Lae'zel's aggressiveness earlier. We are going to Vicious Mock this person here. Unfortunately, it did absolutely nothing, and I'll just shoot off a little shot from my crossbow to finish off Astarion's turn. Now we see the banker down on the bottom floor casting Blur as his outline becomes difficult to see. It might make it so enemies don't hit him quite as hard, but nothing will save this Reaper of Ball from the damage Kalark is about to deal. That's what I thought. Get down. Don't you dare bother me again. We're going to kind of bonus action dash. There are more enemies here in this area. God, he can just go for miles. Look at him. He's so majestic. Natural born sprinter. He starts to hit another one of Ball's agents in the back of the head. Ooh, with only 3 HP remaining. Oh, this is our new item thing. I can heal myself every turn. That's nuts. Man, that's so good. That's coming from our gloves right now. Clark's gonna end his turn right there. There are not too many enemies left that we can see inside of the turn order. We took over this fight pretty quick as one of the bank guards moves up and shoots a crossbow into one of the Ball assassins. They fall over. However, my camera's been whipped over to the left side of the screen as another one seems to emerge from the shadows. Lae'zel did see where that was, but I don't think I have really any means of doing anything about that. Yeah, my path is going to be interrupted here. So Lae'zel's not going to be able to do much. We might be able to elemental warp Jaheira down there. And then do you have an AoE? Overwhelm a creature. Muck to metal. Oh my god, you increase your AC. That's cool. I'm just going to click right here. Hey, I found you. Then we'll move up to just kind of body him. If he moves away, we're going to get an attack of opportunity. Guards dashing in from the other side with crossbow in hand. If they're dashing, that likely means they can't attack. But hey, at least they're moving in the right direction. Kalark is kind of isolated over on that side, though. If there are more invisible units, we may be in trouble. Moving to the left with Astarion. I think this might be a bit out of my range, but we will still give it our best shot. Maybe I can Vicious Mockery. It doesn't quite look like it. I'll just begin to dash and make my way down here, getting closer to Jaheira. The head banker then looks to the right and casts Ray of Frost, which does not connect on one of his would-be assassins. Kalark's just gonna throw this for no reason at all. No reason. Okay, no one there. Is there anyone here? Paranoia might be kicking in. Kalark ends his turn. What will the assassin do now? They try to move away from Jaheira, actually just getting behind for a backstab. We do a cutting words to help that attack miss, but then he moves to the front of Jaheira and continues the assault. Our Lae'zel still not quite able to make it up there, but we could do a bonus action Hex, which apparently I have to be in melee for now. That's fun. I'm just going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast over the wall, get that killed, and then see what was going on. You tried to trap Minsc in a mimic?
You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you?
The person who saved your life. A little gratitude wouldn't go amiss.
Gratitude of the gold variety, I suppose you mean?
No.
Good luck with that.
Just the gratitude of the gratitude variety.
And now he has enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
What did the cult want with that much money?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate, lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it?
How much was taken exactly, friend?
Try all of it. Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults. But still, Lord Baldurian's waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin doesn't bear thinking about.
Say I find the... Oh, no, I'm not going to say that. I need to find Minsc. I don't give a shit about this coin. Can you tell me where he might go? Did you learn anything about him while he was in the vault with you?
Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold.
Like love.
Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Well, daggers on the floor from one of the would-be assassins. Would the mimic have any clues? No, nothing in the mimic.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsc against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Understandably. Of course you're tired, you're ancient. Why? We know Minsc is alive. Now we just have to find him, Jaheira. Don't lose hope now.
It is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsc to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsc would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsc unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You don't have to explain, Jaheira. I'm a Githyanki. I'm not an idiot. You're worried about your friend. That's not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault.
I think that's a great idea. Let's go look. On the western side of the sewers, there is a very large pipe that seems to be exposed in some of the infrastructure. A broken wall allows us to walk on the pipe, and if we continue to follow it, we see some very familiar assassin-like cultists potentially ahead of us on the walkway. Astarion is the closest one to them right now. He's going to continue to approach and hypnotic gaze. Hypnotic pattern.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
I wish it was a little more effective. I got one of them off on the side. They are approaching Astarion right now as they summon in a bunch of crows. That's odd. I literally just went to select Gale so he can magic missile these. I miss you, Gale, already. Miss you already. The birds are approaching Astarion rapidly, and they are going for the eyes. I've seen this movie, and it's terrifying. Let's try to get Kalark up here in the... Okay. I guess I'll get this one, too. Hold on. Oh, I'm in combat now. Oh, that's weird. Okay. The birds continue to approach the vampire. His concentration was broken, which means that one person he did have hypnotized over on the other side has been broken out. The bird went the long way around, but Astarion... he technically only has one damaging spell, and it's Hunger of Hadar. He's going to cast that in front of him. And then hold his ground.
Where do I go from here?
Kalark punches a bird and takes an attack of opportunity for it, which he's then going to use his reaction to punch a bird. And then another bird, and then this one. Wait, that was my whole action? I didn't know that. Okay, I'll do an offhand strike. Still enough to kill the bird. And then I will dash with the rest of my turn and just kind of crowd this one. I don't have another reaction, but at least we will be close to our partner over here. In fact, let me just move all the way up. I don't even think this bird's going to hit me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bird. With Kalark in position, we end his turn. Jaheira over on the side is... thinking about casting some pretty big spells here. She does have Insect Plague. We could cover this entire area. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too far away. She could swap into another animal form. By the way, I short rested in between combat. She is going to leap further into the room and Thorn Whip this person off of the high ground. Unfortunately, the attack does not connect. She tries to move a little bit closer. Lae'zel is just going to move over to the side and use her Eldritch Blast on the crow in front of her. 2 should probably do it, and then I'll send my 3rd over towards that one. Oh, yeah. Way more than enough. Now, on the high ground, we see grenades being thrown down on Jaheira. Luckily, only 8 damage being dealt. An offhand attack does not connect, but she holds her ground. The Hunger of Hadar doing a little bit of damage to this guy. Kalark's going to grab this missile out of the air and send it back. Oh, it was a knockback grenade. That's funny. Kalark wasn't affected by the knockback, but everyone else in the area was. And that poor soul ended his turn inside of that choking black fog. Invisible being cast up at the top of the pipe. If we keep our eyes on that, we might be able to reveal him soon. Although I think I just lost the spot that it was in, unfortunately. The bird behind me is going towards Lae'zel now. Oh, I like that this is still doing damage underneath the fog. I was kind of wondering how that would work. Concentration broken! As Astarion, just for a brief moment, succumbs to the pain of a bird chomping on his arm. Kalark is going to rush Kevo Foge, the humanoid in front of him. Good damage with those attacks there. He's then going to come stand right here as Lae'zel approaches. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to get a little bit closer, and then I was just going to fire off a few Eldritch Blasts in here to try to get that guy out of stealth. And then my plan was to follow up with Kalark to end his turn. I don't have any more... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reveal him. We are going to see Astarion go, and maybe I just vicious mock one of these birds. Yes! I have insulted an animal to death! In English, no less. We are going to cast Heat Metal onto the hands of this would-be attacker, hopefully making it so they drop their daggers that they're holding. And with the rest of my turn, Lae'zel is going to fire off 1 Eldritch Blast there, and then 2 behind her. Perfect. The attack missed. Did I not need cutting words, or was cutting words for the second attack there? Either way, Jaheira's still looking good. Aura of Murder, they tried to attack me. We see him now, and I'm going to use my reaction to punch him firmly in the chest. Don't go invisible again. He's trying to flourish. What is this? Soul-catching prowess. Gain advantage on the next saving throws. I don't know what this is from, but I'll use it. Sure. Astarion is going to fire his crossbows off at the enemy in front of Jaheira, connecting for some damage, but not taking down the target. Kalark's going to take the head clean off the shoulders of that would-be assailant, and now Jaheira uses her scimitars to slice and dice at the final enemy. We see a contraption here in the sewers. This seems to be some kind of water system. There's some plumbing here. There's cold side and a hot side, and a sweet spot in the middle on each of the meters. Foxtrot Delta asking in chat, has anyone ever done this right? I don't know if I have. I think what you're supposed to do is start this.
That's curious.
I think you're supposed to start this side first, so the temperature begins increasing. Then when you see this move, so we're just going to look at it. Now we hit this one, and I think they both hit the center at the same time. Oh, no. No, I think I did it backwards. Emergency release valve! Emergency release valve! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No use. Blocked.
Does it reset, or does the door just open? hope I didn't break it.
That does not sound encouraging.
No, it doesn't. Why didn't the emergency release valve do anything? Gonna try again. Wait, emergency release valve one more time? And would the temperatures then be synced? Hey, I totally did it right and with confidence. Look at that. I don't think I did it right at all. I had it backwards. But the door opened nonetheless, and I don't think anything bad happened. So our party gathers together at the new entrance. And gets down. Did I pass the stealth check? I thought he was going to say something. Say something. I've never passed this many stealth checks ever in my life. Well, go into the room.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend, too?
Rodent?
Enough!
He almost snapped back to reality there, it looked like.
Proper respect. And you will return to the guild hall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsc has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the guild hall.
And with that, combat immediately begins. Jaheira definitely heard something about the guild hall there. And we see one of the Zentarim agents sprinting further to the left. Jaheira is going to cast Insect Swarm on the left side of the arena, catching a few of these would-be attackers inside of the plague. Looks like we managed to take down a hyena already, although everyone else in there might be a little more difficult. The, quote, Jaheira lookalike is up there too inside of the swarm. With the rest of my turn, we see Jaheira begin to shift into the form of a bear. She's just going to stand next to Minsc. She's not going to attack him. We're just going to be right here. Now, Lae'zel begins to enter the room, and things might be a little different for her. We spot one of the Nightblade assassins on the far side of the room. We are going to cast a hex onto them, and then a very potent Eldritch Blast to follow that up. Beautiful damage. And I'm just going to tuck into the corner here a bit more.
What must be done?
What will the ball assassin do in the back? We see Stunning Gaze being cast on Lae'zel, but it does not connect. And for some reason, he was hit with fire damage as a result from that. He was unstoppable, but loses that second charge as he walks into the insect swarm. Now, Kalark, be careful. Don't kill Minsc. We're going to bonus action dash, and I'm just going to make my way to the attacker back here. He won't hit you. Oh, he did, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, I didn't expect it to. It wasn't that bad. We're just going to confirm doppelganger. We have clobbered their face in. We're going to use our other bonus action to try and jump up top. It looks like the angle here is a little weird. Perfect. There we go. And Kalark is now in a position where if anyone tries to run past him, he can hopefully stop them. If they have to go this way. It kind of looks like they might have to go this way. Yeah, there's the ladder to leave right there. Perfect. We're going to end his turn. An archer on the high ground. I didn't even see them. Shoots a hamstring shot on Lae'zel. Breaks her concentration, which kind of sucks because it was a free recast of Hex. We also see slow being cast on Lae'zel. Oh, these guys are throwing some crowd control our way. The opposite Jaheira begins to sprint. Is she going to try to run past Kalark? That is not a good idea. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Minsc. Hey, he's incapacitated. We just told him the funniest joke we could think of, and he's just going to lay there for a moment.
Seems to be stuck.
Oh, I was going to close the door to protect my concentration, but I guess I'll just step back a little bit. Doesn't look like we're having a hard time moving around in this sewer, though. So Minsc is currently incapacitated. Hopefully he stays like that for a little bit. It looks like someone did try to move past Kalark, and we do an attack of opportunity to the back of their head. This is Roa Moonglow. We've seen her throughout the entire game. In Act 1, she was one of the merchants inside of the Goblin building in the Temple of Selûne. Excuse me. In Act 2, she was in Moonrise Towers, selling gold to the selling goods for the Absolute as well. It looks like that's going to be my one attack here. I'll just continue to hold my position. Lae'zel, again, using her ranged abilities to the utmost effectiveness, is going to stay outside of that insect swarm and just shoot in with her Eldritch Blasts. We're going to continue to hold position. This guy with the daggers moving up on our bear. Cutting words might protect it. It does. Jaheira does not take any damage so far. However, Astarion has been stunned, and that means that his concentration has been broken too. Kalark says, "Hello, Roa. How are you?" as he goes in and then completely fucking breaks her neck. I'm then going to do a pushing flurry of blows to move the false Jaheira back into the insect swarm and let the insects dine on whatever kind of flesh a doppelganger tastes like. We are then going to look back at Jaheira. If I can, I'm going to have to click over here. We're going to break that concentration because we don't need it anymore. And Kalark is going to move up and toppling attack this last enemy. That's a lot of damage. Oh, still concentrating on that stun, though, unfortunately. And we end our turn. The archer above us moves back out and aims at Lae'zel, not connecting with that attack this time. It is going to be Astarion's turn next, but he's stunned, so that means Minsc is attacking Jaheira. Now, I am going to turn on non-lethal attacks for this. I wonder if I messed up by watching him see the other Jaheira die, though. I'm not sure. We're going to claw into the assassin in front of us. Lae'zel is going to re-hex the target above us. She can't move at all because of the hamstring. If I aim for the head, I can hit it, though. Kalark is just going to throw a bottle of alchemist fire up there. That will kill that target. They'll take 1 damage from the burn. And then for our entire party, we are turning on non-lethal attacks. Do I have to turn off any of this extra bonus damage, or am I okay? I'm just going to do some easy punches here. Easy punches. I hope I get this right. I have not used my Act 3 do-over yet, so if I need to, this is what I'm going to use it for. Kalark. He's on fire. Is that a problem? Wait, he's going to die to the burn. He's going to die to the burn. Okay, here's my do-over. It wasn't even his turn. I still had time to figure that out. That's bullshit. I was gonna fucking heal him. It wasn't even his turn. Does that count as a bug? People don't... For instance, I threw fire onto the person on the high ground and they were burning, correct? They had 1 HP remaining and they did not die from the burn yet, because it was not their turn. However, Minsc on the ground, while it's still my turn, died from burning because he's unconscious?
Against the darkness swarming, his senses a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Oh, crap. My negative charisma character is talking.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Elith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
What?
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him.
Just another reason to kill you, Squid. Extend your protection.
Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
There won't be an us for much longer. Do as Jaheira says.
No. I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind. Pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think.
Fucking, I think so too.
The prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning.
You hear that, Squid?
Now help my friend.
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life.
I don't think you want to find out, Squid. I would do anything for Lae'zel. Love is a crazy thing. You do not want to find out, Squid!
Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira.
Settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
Dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
Hi.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the dead three.
You saved Minsc. While he danced like a mind flayer's meat puppet. Why?
So our viewers would like the video.
Suggested.
You do well to heed her. Jaheira was very wise. Even before she was very old. There is someone you must meet. He is... Where is he?
Oh no. Wait, where is he?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, we're coming! Minsc, we're following you. Are you okay? Is he gonna break the wall down? Oh my god, man after my own heart. Look at that. That's the Kalark way of doing things right there. Are you okay? Oh, I'll help! Here, I'll get this one! Do you want me to get this one too?
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust.
I've never seen this. This is excellent. I trust you, I think. What kind of a creature have you been keeping down here?
Minsc finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes.
So if you don't think about it, it's easy to trust people. Oh no, are you safe? Are you under attack?
Wait! You gaze into Minsc's soul, and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart, and whiskers, and cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsc to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand?
Who are you talking to?
You, this is Boo. And Boo, meet you.
Oh my god! He's so cute! Oh, and look at Kalark's smile, too. Oh, it's an honor to meet you, Boo.
No, it is a hamster.
What?
A miniature giant space.
I said number one. I said it was an honor.
You will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's Gate of Evil. Together.
Oh, I said it's an honor, and he said no, it's a space hair. God damn it.
Cheers!
Oh, okay. You can go to my he will join you and cleanse Baldur's Gate of Evil together. It would be an honor. Now let's go.
You have a great many companions already. There is no room for little Boo, or slightly larger Minsc.
Why don't you wait for me back in my camp instead?
Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
I love that. I have never, in all of my playthroughs, ever been able to save Minsc. I am so happy that we finally did it. Let's go back to camp. I'm sure him and Jaheira need to catch up. Oh, Jaheira's still a bear.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake.
What do you mean?
Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent.
Yeah.
The Absolute threatens thousands. The entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But I can only say thank you.
You're very welcome.
Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end.
Don't go getting sentimental on me now, Harper.
Those misty eyes are just age. Yes, I feel myself growing older as we stand here. So, lead the way. We're yours to command.
This is so cool. I actually need you to stay here.
You're sure?
Yeah, I don't need you at all.
Later, then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
What about you, Minsc?
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo. All the better then.
Do you remember why you were meeting with this Antarium?
So dark an alliance sealed with scentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsc could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words?
What is he saying?
See. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsc is knowing more than Minsc knows. But it is a difficult thing.
Supportive squeaking.
There are memories of this time that Minsc does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsc cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
Oh. Kalark doesn't use his parasite. Well, shit. I'll just bring Astarion over here. We'll find another way.
I do not often go against the advisings of my hamster, but as you wish. Perhaps you might speak to the corpses you left behind. I'm sure Boo can scare a soul back into it long enough to answer some questions.
All right. Stay here for now. Astarion, I need you.
Now, what do you need of Minsc?
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't think it'll work. I can't use my tadpole. It goes against everything a Githyanki stands for, and unfortunately, I can't get Astarion to do it for me either. He's always been the one I make do all of my dirty work. Well, Minsc and Jaheira, I am so glad to have you both reunited. I know how much friendship means to the both of you. Your hamster was a delightful little fellow. I promise I won't eat him for dinner. That's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. There's not much left to do here in the gate, but I still hope I see you again next time. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And we still have a dragon to fight. See you next time.